Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. That's Ryan Fitzgerald. He will start this one. And we are underway here in Atlanta. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. He's got room to run right at the start. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons will race out to a quick 7-0 edge.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Ready.
Here's Young now to throw right away. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Ready, ready. Hunt, hunt.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That one, take it. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's scooped up by the Falcons.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. There's a throw right side. It would be incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And 3rd down coming up.
Mustang 19. Go. 70 Lion. 19. Cowboys.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he couldn't get free along the sideline. He's out of bounds. No gain. And And it sets up 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Rig alert, Cougar 19. 18, run, 18, run. 19, let's go.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
At the 38-yard line.
Now Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Carlson's kick is good. And the Falcons move out on top 14-0.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Here we go, set, ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. But even 20 yards, impressive start to this drive. Again, it is Brooks. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Set, go.
Now Young. That's taken in. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Set.
They'll go play action with Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The 35-yard line.
Ready. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
Young gonna give it to Brooks. Finding room to the 20. And he'll take this one in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Panthers 7. Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Yards to go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's got this to Bijan Robinson. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
He's going to let this one go deep. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 37 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5. From the 22 now, here's second and 4. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Out wide, that's Robinson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So on a critical fourth down, they want to put the game in the hands of their quarterback. Give them some options. They go with the RPO scheme. The defense sells outs to stop the run. He's forced to pull it. Incomplete pass. Great job by by the defense, staying true to their assignments, playing disciplined football, and they get a huge stop there on 4th down.
Ready.
On play action, Young. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
45, wide.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. That's fielded at about the 18. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Calvin Austin, touchdown Atlanta. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Let's go now. Ready.
Young to throw on 1st down. He's hit as he throws. He throws to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready.
A carry now for Brooks. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
On the double.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Yellow. Punt.
They'll go. Young. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
Let's go. 52 foot. Punt.
To throw is Young. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Panthers.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. Now it's York for the PAT. He's got it. And the Panthers draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Panthers 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Austin now to return this. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A turn as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's downfield to the tight end picks. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. He finds Austin with the grab. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
Hawk 70, Warrior 70. Dragon 60. Check up.
They'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's got another one. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year.
Next to score, Falcons 28, Panthers 14. Daniel Carlson.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Going up top. And that is incomplete. Terrell McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. Ready.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Down.
On third down, here's Brooks. Now a signal, timeout calls, 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Here we go. Set. 50. Green. Set.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Ready, set.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
On second down, it's Brooks. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. On the move past the 40. And he is out of bounds. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
A gain of 30.
Set, ready,
And the
set.
Panthers
They'll run, and here is Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
no gain on the play. Second and 10.
Here we go.
The Falcons,
Green
36
down,
yards.
yellow, 22. Ready?
Another try with Brooks. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
A 9-yard gain.
Ready.
And it's third down.
Ready. Ready.
Throwing is Young. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Let's go.
Carolina.
Set.
To throw is Young. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. James Pierce in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Set. Hut.
Here's Young to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Notre Dame.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. On the handoff, it's Robinson. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He fires downfield for Pitts.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Viking 18, Mustang 19, go!
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. Oh, a big play on 4th and 2. 52 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Back to 60.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
Intercepted by the Panthers. They'll take over 1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready. Set.
They'll go play action with Young. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Ready. Right. Let's go now. Set, huh?
On a handoff. Brooks. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere. Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. Instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
On fourth down, Young. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one.
33, yellow. Ready?
On first down is Young. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Let's go. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Young. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
On the double. Set.
Man in motion, heading left.
Cut.
A run, and it works as we begin the fourth quarter. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 3rd and 10.
Set, hut. Hut.
Back to throw, Young. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
White. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. What a big play on 4th and 10. And even 30 yards.
Here we go, set.
Brooks. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That one taken in. Touchdown, Panthers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision, down 8, going for 2. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Panthers 22. Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
60.
Here's Robinson. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Rolling to the left. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And now it's 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Hey, smash. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here we go. Check, cut.
On play action, Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
the Falcons.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some rhythms. Now you've got to throw them the curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Panthers' 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. He'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with the conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in. You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. This is 1st and 10.
Check, set, ready.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's 2nd down.
Hayden Ellis.
Right
A
here.
gain of 4. It's now 2nd
Ready?
and 6.
They'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready.
They'll run here. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. We got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Devin Bush in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season. Now on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the Panther 1st down.
Young to throw on 1st down. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th.
Here we go, sack. Bronco switch.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their 1st. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Here's a toss left side for Robinson. There he goes again. And he is finally taken down inside the 40-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Carlson now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
22. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. On the return. Here's Xavier Liga. Now an opening past the 30. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it.